Hi, we are the Vaccines, and this is T. Wait.
V. N.
Yeah.
I could bore you with the truth about an uneventful youth, or you could get that rap from someone else.
I guess we sort of continued writing after we made the first one, and then about Christmas time I think we sort of turned around to each other and realised that we probably had like the bulk of a better sounding record, and I think we wanted to go and make it as quickly as we could to kind of, you know, prove to people we've moved on and prove to ourselves we've moved on, you know, because a record's only ever really a snapshot and you're only really ever as good as your last record. And so we continued to write, and about, well, I think when we started February, we went over to Brussels in Belgium and did a couple of weeks, did 6 songs. Then we went out to Brazil and America, came back and finished it another 2 weeks, but this time in England with Ethan Johns. We made it as a live record, and I think it sort of shows sort of a massive evolution for the band in terms of songwriting and playing and sort of musicianship. Yeah. I don't think you really know when you've come of age. I think it's very hard to come of age, and I'm not sure I really have. Well, I don't want to have anyway. I think it's like stylistically, it created like a good bridge between the two records. It kind of was maybe perhaps a way into what we're doing on this record, but at the same time it's not a massive departure from what we're doing on the first record. It kind of makes sense in the context of both, and it just seemed to kind of bridge the two records quite nicely.
Well, the cover we were kind of looking at an idea, we liked the idea of like an awkward adolescent phase, and we thought nothing would sum it up better than kind of a sort of androgynous tomboy types, and we thought it was fun to have kind of each member of the band represented by one of these androgynous tomboys.
I think they're confusing and confused, and
but it's a beautiful image, and yeah, I think it looks fantastic.
It was one of the first songs we wrote for the record, and we also, one of the first songs we started playing live as well, and I think it's sort of, you can hear that really, it sort of sounds like something off the first record. It's kind of like 3 chords, ram-lamba ding-dong, but I think that, you know, sort of in terms of the playing and the lyrics and stuff, there's kind of a refinement there, and tried not to write too much about the position we found ourselves in, because I think that's quite alienating for people. It certainly always has been for me as a music fan. But I suppose at points it's unavoidable, and yeah, I guess it's just sort of commenting on the position we've sort of found ourselves in over the last year, and yeah, it's a strange one. Well, I think that it's quite a diverse sounding record, so I don't really think you could put your finger on one song really. I think that's the whole point. It's quite a searching record. I don't think we really know where we're going. I think that's sort of pretty evident in the music. I think kind of trying our hand at lots of different things because we sort of really want to find kind of what we mean and where we're supposed to be in kind of rock's great landscape. And so I don't really know. I mean, there are songs that I think, well, we're sort of immensely proud of everything on the record. There's some songs I think, yeah, I'd probably like more if I was a music fan. There are other songs I'm proud of, but in terms of a song to sum up a new direction, I don't know.
When you're like in the middle of a tour, once you've got into a good routine playing, and you feel like really on top of it, there's nothing kind of more enjoyable than being on tour and playing live. That's my favourite part of the job.
I think if you're in the right frame of mind, then there's nothing more sort of therapeutic than writing songs or recording songs, but equally, like, I feel like that's the kind of artistic side of things, and then the playing live's more the kind of entertainment. And yeah, I love playing live as well, especially when you've got a good crowd. I like it all.
I'm no teenage icon, I'm no Frankie Avalon, I'm nobody zero.
We're having a lot of fun, and we really want to, keep getting better and better, like on record and live, and like meet more people, see more places, just for as long as we can.
Just like to keep progressing. At the moment, I feel like I'm doing something that I really love, and making music that I really love. And I don't think even all bands can take that for granted. I think, but, songs, doing stuff that we really care about, and progressing and getting better. That's what I hope.